bit just to make sure that the sound is working. So if you can't hear me, say bananas. And if you can, well, just tell me you can hear me. Just need to check a couple of wee things out on the other screen. Click on that. Oh, all this technology is so complicated. And click on that. And click, sorry, nearly there. Yeah, that's all good. Right. Make sure I'm waiting to me. Well, a few of you good. Fines and flips. Just watching your video there. Nice one. Need to get onto Whatnot and buy some stuff to sell. Aye. That's it. All good. Who have we got? Oh, quite a few of you. Right, sorry, I wear glasses, right? But when I wear my glasses, I can't see what's close enough. And when I take them off, I can't see what's far enough away. So doing these videos is just a bit of an in-between bit. So I will have to lean in and peer at the screen. So we've got Fines and Flips, Western One Dog, Harriet X219, Joe 90 UK, and many, many more appearing on the screen as we go. So, hello, welcome. My name's Ian. Until now, for the last couple of years, I've been selling books on eBay and a couple of other different places. And I figured it's now time to give Whatnot a wee bit of a go. So we're here. We're going to see how it works. I've got four shows scheduled today and over the weekend. Just trying out a few different things, see if there's any interest in what I have available and, you know, what we can do and move it on from there. So tonight's live show is a bit of a general mix. Just different types of fiction, some single books, some bundles, some different bits and pieces. If you go in and have a wee look at what's up and listed, if there's anything that you want to see sooner rather than later, just drop a comment, let me know what it is, and I'll move it up. Otherwise, I'll just be running through them in order, as you do. Yes, just making sure I can reach and hit all the buttons I need to do. So let's not mess about. Let's just get started. And the first auction is a bit of a weird lot. I picked these up a while ago and I have no idea what to do with them. But we've got 5 Spanish language books. So I'll show you what they are and then we'll get it kicked off. So we have Manuel Mujica Leones Bomarzo. I don't know what that is or what it means. Andana Shiva Silvia Lopez. Again, I don't know what it is or what it means, but it's a lovely little book. El Amor. Matthias Enard Brugila, something on there. So I'm hoping that there's some Spanish language speakers out there who are looking for some good books to get reading. This one I did recognise, thankfully. Cormac McCarthy, Blood Meridian, which in Spanish is Meridiano de Sangre. See, I knew that bit at least was Spanish. Let's see if I'm moving that the right way to get it in the shot. Right, there we go. Let's just zoom it in, let you see. Cormac McCarthy, it's Blood Meridian in Spanish. Is it a first edition? I don't know how you tell on Spanish books, but 2007 for that one there. So let's just get this started. There's a nice wee bundle and we are 15 seconds. Let's make it quick. Now I'm really not expecting everything to sell today, but I really just want to get the hang of it and see how it goes. And let's get that started. So a £5 for them. If nobody's interested, maybe come back to them later on. Who knows? But we've got £5 and 5 whole seconds. Nobody wants them. They'll be going up on eBay. Right, let's get on to the next. Okie doke. Next we've got a wee single book, 100 artists' manifestos from the futurists to the stockists, selected by Alex Danchev. So a nice wee Penguin Modern Classics paperback. Lovely condition, wee bit of a crease on the front cover. I don't know how well that shows there, but not bad at all. And I think we're starting this one at £1. So let's go. Does anybody want a bit of Modern Classics? Obviously, you buy multiple books, the postage gets combined at the end of it, which will hopefully make it worthwhile for somebody picking up one or two of these. Anything on there? Nothing on that one. Right, on to the next is... Right, another wee single. Let's see, we're just working through to see how these go. We've got Act of Oblivion, Robert Harris. Okay, really good condition. I love Robert Harris. I've not read this one yet. I've got it in my own pile to read, and I've just not got to it yet. RRP, $9.99. It's going to be a lot cheaper than that. We're going to start it at... Where is it? Yes, started at £1 for Robert Harris, Act of Oblivion. Does anybody want it? Oh, that seems to have been 20 seconds instead of the 15 as it was before. Any interest? Any takers? Robert Harris, Act of Oblivion, cracking writer. And 3, 2, 1. Into the pile it goes. Right. Next, we've got a wee... where is it? A wee Tintin bundle, which is... Just grabbed these the other day. 3 big paperback Tintin-y ones, so if anybody's got a wee bit of nostalgia going on those, that's what they are. So let's say everything that I'm trying here is stuff that I sell on eBay anyway. So let's say this is just a bit of an experiment. If they don't sell here, they'll be in the eBay shop. So this is a win-win for everybody. And starting at £3 for 3 cracking books. Can he beat it? 3 Tintin books with a weird guy with a beard. I can never remember anybody else's names in it other than Tintin himself. Any takers on that one? Oh, we've got a bid. So we're sitting at £3 for 3 Tintin books. Stacey May, congratulations. You're going a bit Tintin. No, they're not in French, definitely in English. Excellent. So we put them there. Fantastic. Right. What is the next one? Have I just hit something to start again there, have I? I don't know what I've done. Right. Next we've got... Why is that one going back up? I've just clicked buttons, haven't I? That's terrible. Right. Let's just get out of there. And go to Anne Rice. So, Anne Rice. And can never find enough Anne Rice books when I'm out and about looking for them. These sell for me really well on eBay, but let's just give them a go, see if anyone's interested. Now, we've got the Vampire Lestat, and we have the Queen of the Damned. Queen of the Damned looks like it might have been red, but the spine is pretty good. Wee bit of yellow in. Vampire Lestat has definitely been read. Somebody has enjoyed that book at least once or twice. 2 paperbacks, the nice vintage kind of pre-movie look to them. And let's start the 2 of those at £1. So £1 for 2 Anne Rice paperbacks. Cut my own throat, dibbler. I'll need to change my name. Anybody interested in a bit of Anne Rice? Oh, Joe90 UK. Yes, postage is combined. Whatnot's got a few different rates that sets the postage as. Depending on what comes through, it's possible that I can go in and change it slightly if it needs done so, depending on what the rates are. But yeah, it does combine the postage, so you're not having to pay full postage every time you buy something. You buy one thing and then it's a small additional amount for each item after that. Right, what have we got next? Right, now, this book I know nothing about. It is Sarah Schmidt, Blue Hour. Paula Hawkins says it's eerie and compelling. She makes it impossible to look away. One of the breakout authors of the decade, Stylist magazine. So let's say, I don't know what this is, but I picked up a few copies of this. So I thought, let's see if anybody wants it. 2022, first edition, hardcover, starting at £1. Who wants it? Somebody wants a bit of Blue Hour by Sarah Schmidt. Schmidt. How would you say that? Schmid or Schmidt? Schmid. Anyway, it's a nice wee hardcover book. Author I don't know. If anybody's interested, it is there for the taking. We've got a bid, so Ali KO808 is taking Blue Hour for £1, and they have won it. Well done, you. So we put that in that pile there. Thank you very much. Right, on to the next. We have, ooh, they're down here somewhere. Right, bundle. Charlie Higson, Young Bond books. Usually I sell these bundles on eBay for like $12.99, so it gives you an idea of, you know, the bargain that you could be getting here. But we've got Silverfin, Hurricane Gold, Double or Die by Royal Command, and Blood Fever, all by Charlie Higson, all Young Bond books, and starting them at £3. So let's get a wee start on that one. Who wants some Charlie Higson for 3 little quids? And they're nice and shiny and glossy. Won't they look lovely on your bookcase? People will just walk into the room and go, oh, they're nice books. Charlie Higson, I fancy some of those. Can I read them? Can I borrow them? And you'll say, no, go and get your own. I'm keeping them. They're too valuable. They're too important to me. Obviously, nobody else agrees, so they go in the pile down there. Right, next up, we've got some children's fantasy hiding underneath Oliver Bowden. Again, this is one of my eBay type bundles, and this is to see if there is interest in any of these things. We've got a bit of Enid Blyton, Wizards and Witches, The Land of Lore by Jenny McLaughlin, Fumble Tumble and the Cauldron of Undry, whatever that means, A.H. Proctor, Strange Worlds Travel Agency, Lipinski, and a bit of Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. So, kind of popular titles, all the good bits and pieces. Sorry, I thought I saw something there, but I didn't. 20 seconds, 3 quid. Who wants to delight their own children, the neighbours' kids, nieces and nephews? Just want people to think that you've still got that wee kind of immature fantasy thing going on yourself in the house. Lovely clean copies. Keep them up. That's 5 years worth of Christmas or birthday gifts for a niece or a nephew, a son or a daughter. You know, why can you go wrong? Anyway, nobody wants them, so they'll go down here. Right. Next. Condor's Fury. So, this is Clive Cussler's Condor Fury, but it's not written by Clive Cussler. It's one of those, written by Graham Brown, but it's a Clive Cussler universe. The Cusslerverse, nobody's ever called it until now. It is a first edition, and this is from 2023, so it's pretty much the newest Clive Cussler book, not written by Clive Cussler. Although in the back, it still says, praise for Clive Cussler, even though he didn't actually write it. But we're selling it for £1 today. So anybody want Clive Cussler's Condor's Fury, too many C's in that, for a £1 quid. Ooh. What have we got? Anybody? £1, 1 bid. Joe 90. Get in there. You're getting the hang of it now, aren't you? Excellent. Right, Joe 90. That is another one for you. And we'll put that in the pile down there. Right. On to the next is... Right. Ah! Garfield's trying to escape. I'll just pop him back up there. Now, I don't know why, but this was meant to be one auction, but I must have been getting confused and I've run them as two separate ones. Meh. There's no accounting for some folks. So two Dexter books. We've got Dexter by Design and Dexter in the Dark. Hard covers. Nice, good, clean editions. And £1 for two hardcover books. Let's see if anybody wants them. I'll get that one started. Give you a whole 20 seconds to spend £1 on two Dexter books. I stopped watching the TV programme after the second season. Should I have? Is the new season any good? I don't know. Let's see what goes. We've got Stacey May is in for another load there. Is Stacey May going to win them? 3, 2, 1. Yes, you did. Well done, Stacey. Right, so they go in the shippy pile. Right, I said shippy. Next, we've got some that had tried to escape, which is, oh, one made it to the floor, but not these. Clement Freud. We've got introductory lectures on psychoanalysis, and Freud, book 7, on sexuality. So, possibly two of the most famous in his series. But we're starting at two of them for £1 whole. You've got 20 seconds. Fight. These are vintage, £1.75 cover price. When did they come out? 1978 for these particular reprints. So 73 was the first of this edition, and it's out to 1978 where they have come out. Mikey LX. Ah, there we go. Another wee sale there. We put them in that pile for shipping later. Right. What is next? That's not it. It says run next, and then it goes to one that's not been there. So the Writer's Manifesto, unless anybody desperately has changed their mind and wants it, bid away. Otherwise, we will be moving on to a different one in just a moment. Let's just let that finish itself, and then we can go to the big ginger cat that tried to do a runner on me. Right. Picked up a stack of these, and I actually sold one bundle of them on eBay just the other day. So those of you that follow me on YouTube will know that, will have seen that. But we've got these 3 Garfield books, which are the kind of oversized one. His 41st book, License to Thrill, so older and wider, and 21st birthday celebration. And let's just start them at £1 for 3 Garfield books. Go. Why do I hate Mondays? That was my favourite. I did used to enjoy a bit of Garfield. Our braces locked, she screamed. That's more like it. I mean, wit, humour. You just don't get better than that, do you? Hilarious stuff. The big ginger cat. Who have we got here? Oh, Western One Dog. £2. They love fat ginger cats. And that's why they won the auction. There we go. They go in the sold pile. Right. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Where is it gone? There it is. No, it's not. She's hiding from me. Yeah, it's not. See, that's the problem with eyesight. It just isn't any good. Vintage Georgette here. Well, that one ain't that vintage. But we've got Pharaoh's Daughter. What does that say? Spring Muslin and Civil Contract. So 3 mostly vintage Georgette hair paperbacks. Spring Muslin, it does have a bit of a nick out the top corner, but if it's something anybody's interested in, now is your chance to grab all 4 of those for a whole pound. Georgette here, her kind of historical romance, epic, drama, family, saga books. I'm not really sure how to exactly describe them, but Georgette here, 4 paperbacks. Anybody want them? No. Excellent. Still have lots to list on eBay tomorrow. Well, actually I won't, because I'll be doing more of these. Right. Harry Potter, Harry Potter. So I'm doing a wee auction over the weekend, which is like Harry Potter, Stephen King, Terry Pratchett. So I'm kind of, it's just 3 authors. Got lots of books from 3 authors, but I've got loads, so I thought I would chuck some of those in today. And first we've got books 1, 2 and 3. So Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban. It's the 2014, the 2014 editions, paperbacks. All nice, clean books. Very clean. Wee bit of fading. Wee bit of fading. But the 3 of those books, £2 for 3 Harry Potter books. You've got 20 seconds to decide. So who wants them? Harry Potter. Weston, one dog. Number 1 dog. Weston-super-Mare. I went there once. Played in an arcade with cousins. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Like 40 years or something. Weston dog, you have won the 3 Harry Potter books. Well done you. Right. Let's go and see what we have next. There is a bit more Harry Potter coming, but not quite yet. They're coming now. Right. Here it is. Another 3 Harry Potter books. Now, I'm missing the 4th one, which is a bit frustrating. So we've got books 1, 2, 3 from the 2014, and then we've got books 5, 6 and 7 from the original editions. So Half-Blood Prince, and they're all, I don't know if you'll be able to see that particularly clearly, but they're all first editions. So Half-Blood Prince is a first edition. First edition. That was Order of the Phoenix. And Deathly Hallows. First edition. So 3 Harry Potter hardcover first edition books for the bargain starting price of 5 of your good British pounds. And we accept Scottish notes. I know some places further south I go, you know, a £5 Scottish note is not good currency. Here, we take them. That's not a problem. So, wherever you be, wherever you go, 3 first edition Harry Potter hardcover books starting at a £5. Fines and flips, they're yours. That's that Scottish £5 coming my way. Excellent. Right. What have we got? Oh, is it still going? I didn't realise. Sorry. I thought they had... Oh, that's finished now. That's all right. Does ship to the US, but it costs a fortune. There's only so much that it is worth shipping and doing. I said shipping. Right. Next, we've got James Patterson. I have hundreds, I sell hundreds of James Patterson books. If you like a read, you've probably read JP at some point, although I don't know when he last wrote a book by himself. He writes them with other people all the time, but we've got Woman of God, Of the Games, Revenge, Death of the Black Widow, and The Inn. 5 James Patterson paperbacks. Let's start them at £3. £3. Or is it £3 or is it £3? If you've watched Quentin Tarantino, you'll know the difference between that. Who's got them? Stacey. She's up for a bit of that one. £4 sitting at here. Stacey May 7, winning 5 books for only £4. Well done, you. Into the sold pile. Ready to be packed. Right. Any Warhammer books? K-Max, I have got Warhammer books, but they will be popping up in the fantasy show that I'm doing tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to get into some Warhammer books, that's when I will have them up and going. What's next? Oh. Did we get that one already? We didn't. Another Clive Cussler. Let's see if anybody fancies this one. This is Havana Storm, written by Clive and Dirk, who I'm assuming is his wife, because that's a good feminine name. Starting at £1, 20 seconds for some more Clive Cussler hardcover action. Clive and Mrs. Dirk Cussler, first edition, 2000 and something or other, 2014 this one came out. Anybody want it? Oh, Joe 90, he's in there again. Is he going to get 2, 1, 0? Joe 90, that is yours, my friend. Right. What else have we got? Let's get back to the right place in the line. Right, Joe, you seem to be enjoying Clive Cussler. Well, let's see if I've got any more here. I've definitely got one somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. And wobbling the camera all over the place as I do it. Ah, there we go. The Solomon Curse, which means it's all the way down here. Clive Cussler, The Solomon Curse. Clive and Russell Blake, who isn't his wife. I don't think Dirk is either, just in case anybody took that too seriously. £1, 20 seconds. Do you want another? Please, sir, may I have another? Name that book. Well, if anybody can't, that would be shocking, wouldn't it? Any Anne Cleves Shetland books? I might have a few, actually. I don't know if I've got any on the shelf, but I may have some to grab. I've certainly got at least one Anne Cleves signed book coming up tomorrow morning. Joe, that one's yours again. Well done, mate. Let's stick it over there. Let's see what we've got next. Ugh. Now it's not showing me what I want. It's terrible, isn't it? Right. What do we have next? We have... Oh, this is a big bundle. J.D. Kirk. Usually, when I get a big bundle of books by the one author, they go straight on eBay and get, £3-4 a book. But I thought, right, I don't have any J.D. Kirk. Let's see if there's a big fan out there in Whatnot World who maybe fancies a bit of J.D. Kirk. There's a couple in here that seem to be selling for like a tenner on eBay. I'm not really sure why. The rest are just usual normal price books. I'm not going to kid on anything spectacular fancy. But given all of that, 8 paperbacks, all, mint, brand new condition, never been read, not a crease to be felt on any of the spines. £5 for 8 books, starting about now. And I do have another of these that came in the same bundle, but it was signed, so I've included that in tomorrow morning's sale as well, if anybody is a fan of J.D. Kirk. Does anybody want 8 J.D. Kirk books for a £5? Joe 90, you're in there again. Anybody else wanting to rip that crown off his head, have them for themselves? Oh, Ali does. Fair enough, we've started a wee fight there. 3 seconds to go. Ali is winning, and they are yours. Let's pop them down there. sorted. Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. Now we have Jean Le Carre. I know he's not French, but hey, Jean Le Carre. It's a 3-book box set, which makes it really, really valuable. Yeah. You know, as soon as you get John Le Carre books in a box set, you know, if you go out and like sell them anywhere else, you're talking £500-600. But you've got to find somebody really, 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 really thick to pay that money. But it is possible. Anyway, we've got 3 Jean Le Carre Spizy books in a box set, starting at £2. Anybody want them for £2? £2. Jean Le Carre. Jean Le Carre, £2 for 3 books. Jeffrey, my man, how you doing? Good to see you. Anybody else? 3 seconds to go. These are all Jeffreys. Oh, and it's gone again. It's going up and up and up. There you go. Now, I said if you found somebody who was daft enough, you can get hundreds of pounds. Jeffrey is not one of those people. Smart guy. But £9 to Jeffrey. Thank you very much, sir. They will be out to you soon. Right, what do we got next? Another bundle. I kind of wish these had been written a wee bit sooner than they were, so that I could have read them to my kids when they were younger, just because it's just stupid and childish and obscene. Dr. Proctor's Fart Powder by Joe Nesbo. So we've got Can Dr. Proctor Save Christmas? Time Travel Bath Bomb. The Great Gold Robbery. The End of the World, maybe. That's a title that I feel has been used many, 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 many times. And the original and the best, Dr. Proctor's Fart Powder. That's it there. So we've got the 5 of those. We're going to start those at £3 for the 5. They're a wee bit different from Joe Nesbo's usual fare. You know, the Snowman, Nemesis, Macbeth, the Sun, etc. But they might be to somebody's tastes. If you want to give your kids an excuse to say rude words, buy them these books. Let them go wild. Ali K is on that again. Ali wants some children in his life to say rude words. Mildly rude. But there we go. Thank you, Ali. Into the pile they go. Right. What have we got next? Next time on. Ooh. I do believe we've got some more Jean Le Carre. Again, it's still not French, but we've got The Constant Gardener, Jean Le Carre. Full disclosure, if your name ain't Kirsten, you can't have it. I know it's Love Kirsten, so anybody can have it, but it's from Kirsten. I'll just take back what I said a minute ago. The Constant Gardener, Jean Le Carre, second print. It's not a first edition, it's from 2001. It's a wee bit crumpled on the top edge, but you know, otherwise really good condition. And we're going to start that. This is a valuable book, so the price is going high on this one. We're starting this at £1. £1 for that much tree. It's got a wee squint to it. Yeah, that's better. No, it's not. That's better. £1 for Jean Le Carre, The Constant Gardener. Anybody want it? I'm guessing not. And there goes my eBay pile. It's getting bigger. I don't know what accent that was. Right. We have Top Shelf. Ooh, LG Ross is trying to escape now. First Garfield, now LG. Don't know what this world is coming to. Judy Blume. Remember Judy Blume? My sister used to read these, and then she made me read one of them, Super Fudge, which isn't actually here. Super Fudge was great. But something to do with a turtle, I seem to remember. We've got Vintage Fudgemania, otherwise known as Sheila the Great. Blubber. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, although it's obviously a more recent edition. and Dini. So if anyone's feeling a little bit nostalgic, wants a bit of retro Judy, these could be for you for £1 whole, which is different from $1 or €1, but not by much. So Judy Blume, 5 Judy Blume, £1, £1 going once, going twice, well, going in 9 seconds-ish. Hissing Key, haha, somebody else who loved Judy Blume and wants to share it with the next generation or just read them again. Well done, thank you very much. That is in the sold pile. Right, next. Ooh, right. Now, I swithered about these because LG Ross sells ridiculously well for me on eBay. I can hardly keep them in my eBay shop. And I picked these up just the other day and they're all in fantastic condition. I thought, oh, there's a wee £15 sale on eBay. Books 1, 2 and 3, Holy Isle, Sycamore Gap and Heavenfield. And I thought, no, do you know what? These are perfect to try out on Whatnot and see if it's the kind of thing people would want on there. So 3 LG Ross books, count them, 1, 2, 3. If I do that fast enough, I can pretend there's 6, but there's really only 3. And because these are so popular, if nobody wants them for this price, I ain't got a problem with that because I'll sell them somewhere else quite happily. But I thought I'd give you a lot of a wee shot at it. So we're starting this at £5 for the 3 LG Ross books. It's like a third of what I normally sell them for. So really, that's a ridiculous bargain. Quite happy. Joe, man, you just had to go and take them, didn't you? I just think I can shout them up, show them off, nice glossy new books. Nobody buys them, stick them on eBay, make some money. But somebody wants them instead. £7, Joe 90. You're going to get a bargain here, bud. Boom, they are yours. Well done, thank you very much. Put them in your pile over there. Right. What do we got next? We have, right. Now, as I said before, I do have a Terry Pratchett sale coming up Sunday. So Pratchett, Potter and King. The PPK, whatever that means. But I wanted to throw a few into today's because it's a general thing and see if anybody's interested. We have Men at Arms, Terry Pratchett's Discworld. It cost £4.99 when it was new. It's faded on the spine, not going to lie, but it feels like it's been read once. And it's got that one little spine break in it. And it is the 1994 reprint. So it's the second print, so not a first print of it. Second print, Men at Arms, bit of Terry Pratchett, Corporal Carrot, Given at Large. And we're starting this, it's Terry Pratchett, it's rare, it's unique. So we're going to start this at £1. What else would it be? Of course it's going to be £1. We're starting everything at £1. Oh, Mike's straight in there for that one. Nice wee vintage Terry Pratchett. Lovely clean copy, other than a bit of sun fading. I've got some lovely Terry Pratchett books coming on Sunday. If you like TP, make sure you come for that one. What have we got? £2. Joe's back in there again. Joe 90, who's from Australia because it's Joe 90 UK, so he must be Australian. There's irony in there somewhere, I don't know. But Mike's back in it. Mike, it's yours. Into that pile it goes. Right, thank you very much. And if you like Terry Pratchett, you're going to love Michael Morpurgo. Michael Morpur, the guy that wrote Warhorse. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Michael, the guy that wrote Warhorse books. One of them is actually Warhorse. First, it's The War of Jenkins Ear, The Ghost of the Granny at O'Malley, Waiting for Anya, not her out of the Queen's Gambit or the new Mad Max movie, Why the Whales Came. I'm assuming it's the big fish it's talking about and not Oh, that'd be Welsh otherwise, wouldn't it? Why did the Welsh Cup? Did they game of football or something? Twist of Gold, I'm havering, I apologise. Warhorse, Michael, Mr. Who Wrote Warhorse. And was that Mr. Nobody's Eyes, which does have a little tear in the corner. Not going to kid you on, full disclosure. But we've got the, as I said, 7 of those. And they are again starting for a massive, massive £1. So who wants them for £1? Did we have a wee message on there? Ooh. Oh, don't forget to put my bookmarks in. Yes. So this will inspire you to spend even more money. Bundle of books, bookmarks. With every bundle of books. Don't miss out. That's the May ones. I've got a few left for May. Some of these will go out there. Western Dog. But there might be some of them as well. Exciting, exciting. You just don't know what's coming, do you? It's crazy stuff. Well done, Western Dog. They will be out to you in the very near future. Stick them in the pile. Right. What do we got next as I peer my big hooter into the camera? Right. These are from my personal collection. This is my late night reads, and they're all about Colton. Do you know who Colton is? I don't think you do, but you're about to find out. Mills and Boon, Heroes, 2 books in one, and they're all Colton books. Snowed in with Colton. Colton 911, Soldier's Return. Colton 911, Temptation Undercover. Colton 911, The Secret Network. In Colton's custody. So who doesn't love a bit of Colton? 2 books in one. There's other books in it as well, in each of them. Again, stuff that sells really well for me on eBay. So that's why I thought, let's see if anybody here fancies them. Fancies them. It's Mills and Boon. It's Colton. You've got to love a bit of Colton, haven't you? And I'm going to kick these off at £3 for 5 Mills and Boons bangers. Meet your granny happy. Buy her a Mills and Boons. Is that not what the advert used to be? Was it? I don't remember. Did that used to be the advert? Who knows? Anyway, 5 Mills and Boons. Nobody wants them. They're going on eBay. So if you change your mind, you didn't want to buy them publicly here, they'll be up on eBay in the next day or so, and you can get them there. Right. Next, we have... Right. Let's get to the right one. Very similar to Mills and Boons, the Reverend Richard Coles, Murder Before Evensong. Now, somebody told me, they used to be in a band. Who was he? Somebody remind me. I can never remember. Oh, the Communards, was that it? Yes, he's the only vicar in Britain to have had a #1 hit single. The Communards, Don't Leave Me This Way. There you go. Big Dickie Cole. Murder Before Evensong, hardcover, starting at £1. So yes, a #1 hit person, dude, who's also a reverend that writes books and is on the telly. Fame. It's just mind-blowing who and what this guy is and does. So somebody surely, nobody wants it. Fair enough. And to the rebay, I'm going to call it rebay, because I redo them into eBay. There we go. That one's going in the rebay pile. Right. Now, I come across a lot of these. Right? A lot of these. Books that have lost their dust jackets. Some of them, it doesn't matter so much. Others, it can make quite a difference. Especially when you're trying to talk through books to get into your microphone. But what we have here is Stephen King's Needful Things. I think this was a BCA edition. Yes, it was. We also have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It's a big chunky book. It doesn't have its dust jacket, but it's still a first edition. Tom Clancy, Red Rabbit. Whatever that is. David Walliams Rat Burger. That's what they look like when you take off David Walliams clothes. And for some reason, these are nearly always first editions. Yes, it's a first edition from 2012. 12 years old. It's grown out its trousers. That's why it doesn't have its jacket on. We have another David Walliams, The Midnight Gang. See, at least he puts some art. He doesn't do it, you know. Somebody in the office does all of that. Again, it's a first edition. We also have another Harry Potter. So this would have been the adult edition. You know, she brought out 2 different editions. Some had swear words, some didn't. I think that was the difference. But a first edition, adult version of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by Mrs. J.K. Rowling. And a personal favourite of mine, Greg Hurwitz, Dark Horse. So one of the Orphan X series. Not a first edition, 3rd print on that one. So we've got those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hardcover books. 7 hardcover books. First edition Harry Potters and everything in there. I'm not going to keep holding them up because they weigh a flaming ton. And we're going to start that. I mean, this is 7 hardcover books, so the price is going up ever so slightly. Oh no, it's the same. £1 for 7 of those books. Who wants 7 books for £1? No jacket required. There's no dust jackets on them. That's what that means. But there's 7 of them. Cracking books, nice wee mix if the whole family wants to read them. Joe 90, you've got good taste, my man. Very good taste. Unless somebody's got better taste, you're going to get all of those books for a quid. A quid. I sell those bundles on eBay for 25. That's the kind of bargain you just got. Right. Next. What comes next? We've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one. Okie doke. James Oswald, Nowhere to Run. Nice wee hardcover. New condition. Picked up quite a few of these. First edition. It's a James Oswald book. That doesn't really matter too much that it's a first edition, but it is. And we're going to start it at, as usual, no great surprises, £1. So £1 for James Oswald. Cracking thrillers. Constance Fairchild. Yes, one of Scotland's foremost crime writers. One of. I don't know how many crime writers Scotland's got. I'm guessing it's more than 2. I can think of James Oswald, Ian Rankin, Val McDermott. Well, the list will just go on and on and on if we start with that one. Ali Kay, he's in it for £1. Anybody else want James Oswald's? No, they don't. It's all yours, Ali. And into the pile it goes. Right. Next up we have... Here we go, here we go, here we go. Assassin's Creed. Oliver Bowden. Oliver Bowden's Assassin's Creed. We've got The Secret Crusade. Renaissance. Brotherhood. And Revelations. £3. And they can be yours. Do you want them for £3? Man, I look old. I'm 50, right? I just feel it today. Oh, these high definition cameras are horrific. Hissing Key is in it for £3. 4 Assassin's Creed novels. Oliver Bowden. £3 at the moment. £5. Stacey. Stacey likes Assassin's Creed. Now we know. We didn't know that before. We know it now. Stacey likes Assassin's Creed. And she's won them. Well done, Stacey. Thank you very much. Into the pile for packing. Right. What comes next? Bit of a vintage. Ken Follett, however you want to say it. And now, I'm going to share this with you, but I need to warn you. This is possibly... Oh, it's got a wee sticker on it. I'll take that off. This is possibly the best cover author photograph I have ever seen. The hair, there's a jealousy issue, obviously, but the hair, This is Ken Foley. When did this book come out? Just so we know when. It's a first edition from 1983. So this is what you needed to look like in 1983 if you wanted to be the man. Can't do that. The man, however it works. Are you ready? Sure. Oh, look at that. Is that not stunning? Just, I mean, the camera shot doesn't do it justice. You really need to see this in real life to appreciate just what a brilliant picture that is. Ken Follett's on Wings of Eagles, and it is starting at £1. I'm going to hold that there so that you can just really appreciate that whilst it goes crazy, crazy, crazy. Have I got any Sue Grafton? Yes, I do have Sue Grafton, Jason King, yes. A more petite version. Anyway, nobody wanted to see that in real life. I'm very disappointed, but I might just take that off, posterize it, and keep it for myself. We shall see. Right, on to the next. I need to find an easier way of finding what's next on it, because it just doesn't come up with the next one if I let it come up with the next one itself, and it doesn't come up with the next, it just comes up with the last, and I don't want the last, I want the next. Patrick Ness, Chaos Walking, books 1, 2 and 3. Nice and clean. Couple of wee creases on the spines because they have been read, they are used books, but other than that, really nice condition. No dinks or tears or bashes or boshes. The Ask and the Answer, The Knife of Never Letting Go, and Monsters of Men, said them in the wrong order. That's the order they go in. Watch the film, haven't read the books yet, but you know, I might. And we're starting the 3 of those at £3. £3. And with some of these, I know a lot I'm starting at £1. Some of them, I know I can sell them on eBay. So if nobody wants them for £3, that's fine. They will go elsewhere. But this is to test and see what kind of things people actually like and might want on the old whatnot. And what I was about to say what they don't want is this, but Stacey does. Stacey, you like your books. You really do. Much appreciated. Stacey May, number 7, has won another. So into that pile they go too. All right. We're working our way through. Next we have Patrick O'Brian, Master and Commander. So not Russell Crowe, but close. And Post Captain. Full disclosure, Master and Commander has a wee bit of dampness at the back cover, and there's a wee bit of a crinkle on it. So if you want to give this to your granny for a Christmas, maybe not that particular copy. Post Captain, on the other hand, is immaculate. A wee bit discoloration because it's been sitting around for a while, but you know, otherwise really good nick. The 2 of those, let's start them at, saying that as if I didn't have the prices already set. Let's start them at £1. £1. Do I hear 10? No, I can't hear anything because it doesn't work like that. It's worth a try, isn't it? Right, 10 seconds left. Anybody want a couple of Pat O'Brien books about boats and men on boats who shoot and stab and sail? Synopsis or what? I mean, can anybody else sum up books better than that? These are about men in boats who shoot and stab and sail. Joe 90, you get it. You get it, man. They are yours. Into the pile they go. Right. What is next? Ooh, this one's a bit of a doorstop. It is Philippe, or Philip, depending how you say it. Here in Scotland, we pronounce it Philippe. So Philippe Heschner, The Northern Clemency, and it's a beast. I have no idea what this is, but the only reason I ever picked it up, see in the back, it says Philip Pullman, right? I like Philip Pullman. I think his books are great. And then it says 1974. That's the year I was born. Philip Pullman, 1974. It is a book I have to pick up because it's going to do Wortham things. Also, I live in the north-ish, not the north of Scotland, but the north of Britain. You could say I lived in it. So it's just got so much going on. and I use the word "the" quite often. I do. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying that for the effect. I do use the word "the" quite often. So the Northern Clemency, Philip Hensher. No idea what it's about, but it's got some flowers on it. £1. Anybody want it? Large, heavy paperback. If you don't want to read it, you can throw it at the bins and make a racket. I don't care, but you should still buy it. Anybody? No. Nobody's going to get to throw that at a bin and make a lot of noise. Your loss. Your loss. My gain. Right, next we have... Oh, where's it gone now, man? Oh. I actually just found this today. I thought, let's chuck that in. Because it's really colourful. Super psychedelic. There we go. Playing the bass with 3 left hands. I've either got Poltergeist or Books Like Falling Over. I'll let you decide which one is the right. Playing the Bass with 3 Left Hands by Will Carruthers. Playing the Bass with 3 Left Hands tells the story of one of the most revered British bands of the 1980s, Spacemen 3. Remember them? Heard of them? Anybody know them? So yeah, it's a favourite book. It's got pink and yellow and black on the cover and a big eye, yellow writing. It's got pages, quite a few pages actually, 300 pages, and it's got a couple that are turned over inside, but not anymore. Let's start that at £1. I'm only giving it 15 seconds. Just 15 seconds, that's all. The reason I stuck this on here, again, was it sells for good money on eBay, so I thought let's see if there's an interest in that. But I think these types of books, you've got to wait for the right buyer. And if you ain't here, you're not going to want it. So one for the other. Right, on to the next. Oh no, I'm never going to be able to pronounce this. This is shocking. Any and Cleveland. Stacey, I'm very sorry, I didn't mean to. Ooh, that was bad of me. Right. That. Rabellies, Gargantua and Pantagruel. Say it with confidence and people will think it's right. Some of you probably know how to pronounce it. I don't really know, but it's a big Penguin Classics book. What have we got? The dazzling and exuberant comic chronicles of Rabelais, circa 1483 to 1552, are a feast of wisdom and laughter. Realism intertwines with carnivalesque fantasy, Renaissance learning, with obscene humour to make readers look at the world afresh. There we go. Anyway, that's what about. It's a big Penguins classic. These do really well for me on other sites that I use all the time. So let's see if anybody here wants it for a bargain. £1. And you've got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm making this shorter. I want to get to my bed tonight. So these are getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Who wants Rabet? That book for £1. Ain't quite as chunky as Phil, but it's a book. Nobody wants it? Excellent. Fine. Be like that. I don't care. Right, well, next we have... It's... I didn't know what this was when I picked it up the other day. It's from... What's the date on it? 1980 something? 1978. Yeah. First printing through 43rd printing. 963,824 copies. It's very, very, very precise with the however many it has been. And it is Remember, Be Here Now, the Hanuman Foundation. And it's just got lots of this in it. I don't know. It's Buddhist, I think. It's actually a really beautiful book. Then the third way is you trust the fact that there are realised beings and they said it and therefore you know it to be true. So yeah, if that's your thing, Baba Ram Das, Jagat Gurudev Baba Neem Karula Maharaj. Oh, September the 11th, 1973. 1 year older than me. To the day. To the day. Anyway, remember, Be Here Now. Let's start that at £1 whole, 15 seconds. Who wants it? 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 Look, there's a chair on there. I could do with a wee sit down, but I'm not going to use that chair because it's on a book and I'd just fall over, which would be ridiculous. Nobody wants it. That's another one for me. I feel like I'm getting lots of books here. It's great. Right. Next is... Now see, if you bought all these books, this would be much quicker. Right, we've got some Roald Dahl. Got 2 lots of Roald Dahl. Again, I thought I'd throw them into the mix, see how they go. We've got some vintage Roald Dahl books. So we've got James and the Giant Peach, The Bifk, which has a wee tear on the back, The Twits, which doesn't have a wee tear on the back, Matilda, and Going Solo. So 5 vintage Roald Dahl books. I think these ones are out of a box set because they all say not for resale. But you can ignore that for now, honest. 5 vintage Roald Dahl books, £1 whole. Who wants them? Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is not here. Just the good ones. Anybody? Anybody want to take them? 2, 1. No takers. Not a 1. None at all. They're in my pile. Right, the next Roald Dahl bundle. So, the way that one went, I'm not really expecting much from these, but we've got Jamesy, Bifk again. Who's that? Wee Georgie. Boy. Going Solo. The Giraffe, the Pelly, and me. So 5 not so vintage Roald Dahl books. So let's call them 6 modern Roald Dahl, not modern, modern Roald Dahl books for £1. Who wants them? I mean, what can you buy for £1? Nothing, except for 6 Roald Dahl books. But even that's not good enough for you. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Right, on to the next, which is... Right, not Roald Dahl. You'll be glad to hear. Sebastian Faulks. 2-pack. We've got Birdsong and The Girl at the Lion Door. There you go. See, because of the spines. Still shrink wrapped. They've never been read. As new condition. £1. Over to you. Nobody there? Still nobody there? Let's try it from this side. No, nobody there. Nobody wants them. 2, 1. You've just missed a Birdsong. I mean, no, don't Spideys. That's fine. I get that. Birdsong. Brilliant book. Amazing book. If you haven't read it, read it. Can't read it now from this because nobody bought it, but find a copy and read it. It's phenomenal. Right. Next, we have... Ooh. I think this is a new book. Yeah, 2023. First edition from 2023. Ist Clemens ein Mann gewinnt mit 1000 Dank für sein Zgorobzevich. I thought for a second I'd picked up a foreign language book and was about to try and sell it, but I'm not. It is Sharpe's Command. So the latest Sharpe book from Bernard Cornwell. I had quite a few Sharpe books, quite enjoyed them. Hated the TV programme, but quite enjoyed the books. So a 2023 brand new hardcover, first edition, £1. Everybody loves it, especially because it's exclusive bonus content. Now, what I didn't realise was the exclusive bonus content is that sticker. That's it. That's all it is. It is just that sticker. There's nothing else in it. It's just the sticker, which is a bit fly. It's like putting a sticker on it saying free sticker. What's going on? Joe 90, another one for you. Thank you very much, sir. Into the pile it goes. Right. which takes us to, where is it? Roald Dahl, Sebastian. Ooh. It's Sherlock Holmes. 3 Sherlock Holmes books. Just some little paperbacks. Nothing spectacular. Oh, Mike, problems with the payment method. Sorry to hear that. I have no idea what's happening with that. Hopefully nobody else is experiencing problems and it's all sorted. But we've got 3 Sherlock Holmes. If you want to buy these, Mike, and see if it works this time. That's the best thing to do. Just test it and start it. 3 Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. £1, £2. Geoffrey, man, you have just got the best taste. Has to be said. Geoffrey Smith, £4 for 3 cracking Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and they're yours. They're heading up to you, Geoffrey. Right. What became of the broken-hearted? Nothing, because you're havering, Ian. Right, yes, we have books to sell next. No great surprise. Simon Scarrow, Blackout, and the other one, Dead of Night. So he usually writes about Romans. Now he's writing about Germans. He wrote about Romans that killed lots of people, and now it's Germans that kill not quite as many people. But the guys that do the killing in these are baddies and they're evil. Yet in the Roman books, the heroes kill thousands of people, hundreds. It's ridiculous. Anyway, 2 Simon Scarrow thrillers. He's taking not a step away from the Roman books. He still writes, is it Macro and Cato, the Eagles books, but he's had a wee crack at some thrillers, and we're going to sell these for whatever number comes up on the screen now. Can you tell which one's not a book? Sorry, I've been talking too long now. Blackout, Dead of Night, Simon Scarrow, 2 books for £2. Nobody. Right, they go in that pile. And we move on to... That's an author that's, for me, has suddenly got really popular. Ellie Griffiths. The Griffiths. Brighton, Winter, 1951. Who is it? I can't remember the name of her. A Brighton mystery. I know she's got a detective, but I can't remember what their name is. Anyway, well, it's got a wee sticker in the back as well. Let's just take that off. Put it there. Ellie Griffith, starting at £1. £1 for Ellie Griffith. Griffiths. Certain words, I can say them, they just feel really uncomfortable in my mouth. Should I have words like that? They just don't want to come out right. Anyway, we've got Ellie Griffiths, Smoke and Mirrors. I was about to say Nobody Wants It, but Ali, just brilliant. Any fighting fantasy? I don't think I do at the moment. Ali K, all yours. Into the pile it goes. And then we have another TP. Terry Pratchett, Soul Music, Faded Spine again. Which is a shame, because otherwise I can feel one little crease on the spine, but other than that it's in really good condition. If it wasn't for the faded thing, then this would be an absolute banger. Corgi edition, published 1995, first print, Terry Pratchett, Soul Music. Bit faded in the spine, but it's that proper original artwork. I love it. Yeah. I'll just keep this. Do I have this in hardcover? I had to clear my Terry Pratchett shelf to make this work today. Do I have... Oh, I think I've got Soul Music. Sorry, I'll sell it. Right, Soul Music, Terry Pratchett, starting at £60. 60 quid for Terry Pratchett. Pound? Oh, I put in the wrong number. All right, Mike, it's going to be yours. in about 4 seconds. Sorry, make that 2 seconds. Ooh, Lady Deathstrike, living up to your name. Just Deathstrike in there. Put Mike out the back. Oh, he's back. You just can't compete with a Mike LX who won the auction. Well done. Thank you very much. Into the pile it goes. Ian, aka Filbert. Yes, I do like the Josh Kirby art. You get 2 signed Discworld books. I've only got one. That's really annoying. I used to have more than one, and some bam nit had moving pictures to Ian. Best wishes, Terry Pratchett. Was in Glasgow. Somebody was away with it, man. But yeah, I've got The Truth signed, which I found at a charity shop, so I was quite chuffed with that. Anyway, next we have the next one. Why when I click run next, it doesn't do that? It just doesn't do that, man. All right, okay, this will be interesting. No idea there's any interest in these books these days anymore, but we've got the Bible Code, more Portuguese knocking things over, and the Bible Code 2, both by Michael Drosnin. One's orange and one's blue. Don't know if that's getting to do with the Bible Code. Maybe it's relevant. Really don't know. It's got pictures with grids and graphs on the back, which shows that you can pick random letters off of a page and make it say different sentences. I'm really not selling these very well at all, am I? Anyway, the Bible Code and the Bible Code 2 by Michael Drosnin. Nice big hardcovers. £2. Who wants them? Let's try it out, shall we? So we open up a page and we can make it say, this was, oh no, a star will rise. That's me. I'm a star. I'm rising. Spudlight, they are yours. I hope you have more luck with them than I did. £2. Into the packing pile. Excellent. What do we have next? We've done that. Have we done that? No, we've not done that. We might have done that. But we haven't done this. The Blood Card. Ellie Griffiths. That name again. Another Brighton mystery. And another one starting for £1. I don't know if anybody wants it. Does anybody want this? Ellie Griffiths for £1. Nobody? Anybody? Do you? Do you want it? I don't know. No, you don't. Did I just run the wrong thing? What did I do? Did I hit this one or that one? I don't know what I hit there. Did I run the wrong auction? Did that last one say Ellie Griffiths? I don't know. I'm just losing track. That's the problem with these eyes. You're peering.
I can't see that, son. I don't know what it says. Hey, Alec, you're wanting this book, are you, pal?
£1. The Blood Card. I guess I didn't hit it properly last time. And Ali got it. That goes in that pile. Right. The Book of Law. A.I. Was, transcribed with an introduction by Alistair Crowley. And it's one of them. You know, it's the dark arts. Somebody's taken pictures of pages and put them in a book with a bit of a transcription beforehand. I listen to the numbers and the words 4638ABK24ALGMO. What meaneth this, O prophet? Yeah, you get the gist. Alistair Crowley books. I shouldn't do that. His stuff is typically quite popular. 2018, somebody stuck this out. I'm sure I ran it just a moment ago and nobody knew what the heck I was on about. But that's what this one is. The Book of Law. Book of the Law. A bit of Alistair Crowley stuff going on in there. Does anybody want it? Might match up nicely with the Bible code. Unlikely, but you never know. Nobody wants it. Alistair, you let me down. Right, next, I think it's going to be this, but let's just double check because I had the shelf in an order and kind of gave up in that order almost straight away. But no, it is this next. Kate Moss, Waterstones exclusive edition. See, you say bad things about Alistair Crowley and stuff jumps off the shelf at you. Yep. Kate Moss, The City of Tears, Courage Will Be Their Greatest Weapon. And it is a Waterstones exclusive edition, which I think just means it's got slightly different end papers to other books. And it is starting at £1. Let's just hold that there so you can't see me bending down to pick up the book that jumped off the shelf. There you go. Didn't even hold that very steady, did I? Does anybody want a bit of Kate Moss? Joe 90. Stacey May. Oh, you guys are fighting it out today, aren't you? Do you know each other? Do you not like each other? So every time you see it, so, oh, Joe, he's not having that book. I want it, said Stacey, and so on. Stacey May, that is yours. And it goes in that pile there. Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. More Bernard Cornwell. And this time it is The Fort. Little paperback. Good condition. Nice and clean. It's been read, you know. The spine's got some shape to it, so it has been read. And that's why we're just selling it for £1. That's all we need to sell it for. £1. Just one. No, fair enough. On to the next. I think I'm beginning to get a wee bit of a feel for what people may or may not want. Right, this is the one that just flew off the shelf at me. It's another one with Bible in the title. It's the Goth Bible. Ranging from Malins, the Goth Bible. It's got a black cover with white designs and words across the middle. And I'm selling it today, or starting it for £1. £1. Less than a £2 book. Only £1. Starting at £1. Who wants the Goth Bible for £1? Nobody wants the Goth Bible for £1. Are none of you Goths? Or if you're a Goth, you already know it all and you don't need it. Maybe you're just a wee bit emo and you want to get into the Goth. I don't know. Right, on to the next, which is going to be Stevie K. Stephen King, The Gunslinger. So let's say I do have a load of Stephen King that I'm going to be putting up on Sunday in the morning, Sunday morning. I think 6 a.m. Sunday morning. I might have the times wrong, but you can just check and see what my listings are for. The Gunslinger, part of the Dark Tower series. It's now a major motion picture. I actually quite enjoyed the film. I've never read the full series of these though. I think I read the first 3 and didn't get much further. But we're going to start this one for, yet again, no originality whatsoever. And these are making strange noises. £1. £1 for The Gunslinger from Stephen King. Does anybody want it? Yes, Joe is on that one again. You are all over this today. Stacey, you going to let him get away with that? No, you are, aren't you? You did. Joe, that's yours. Thank you very much, sir. Into the pile. Right. Some wee elevator music whilst I find my place. We've got Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, and it's that edition, the one with the red cover. So what's going on in Gilead? So it's the TV series edition book, TV tie-in book. We're about £3. Jeffrey is on that again. I've got a lot of Margaret Atwood. I was thinking about chucking her stuff into an auction, but I was doing it with named ones. I may do that going forward, I'm not sure. Anyway, Jeffrey, thank you very much. That is another one in your pile over there. Right. What's next? Danger, danger, high voltage. Yeah, don't put words in the comments because things come out of my mouth and I don't realise it. Reflex. Did you see that? I really haven't thought very hard about what happens when I move one book. But I wouldn't have thought that lifting down a wee cloth-bound copy of The Jungle Book would cause everything else just to go, way! Books suddenly become lemmings. Off they go. The Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling, Penguin Classics, nice wee cloth-bound. It's actually really clean. Sometimes I pick these up and they're getting a wee bit smudged and it's got one tiny little kind of smudgy mark there. But otherwise, really clean, beautiful book. The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. I keep going to use the mouse to make things happen on my phone, and weirdly enough, it doesn't work. Who would have thunk it? £1 for Rudyard Kipling. Weston, the dog, he is on that. Did you get dogs in the jungle? I don't know. But soon you will. Not in the jungle, but you'll get them in the leaves. Get it? No, fair enough. Weston, that one is yours. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, madam, I don't know. They, we'll call you they. Everybody's a they from now on. Right. Then we have The Last Winter. I picked up this book because of the author's name. Sometimes, never judge a book by its cover. You hear that all the time. I think that's mince, actually. I always judge books by their cover. I love good book covers. Even if I'm never going to read it, if I like the cover, I'm quite happy for it to be in the shelf. Sometimes it's by their name. And this individual is called Porter Fox. Pretentious. It's just, I don't know, but Porter Fox, you just know that they're pals with Greta. But it actually looks like quite an interesting book. Praise for the Last Winter. It's got pages. That's not really much praise, is it? Anyway, The Last Winter by Porter Fox. We're going to start it at £1. It's about the Ice Age coming to an end, basically. So if you want to read about that and why it's your fault, The Last Winter is selling for £1. Anybody want it? Yeah, 2 people want it. I've got 2 or 3 copies of this. No interest. No, nobody wants it. Okie doke. I get to keep that. I haven't got to keep one for the last few, so it's quite nice to feel included. Right. Norm Abram. Who knows Norm? There's Norm. That's Norm Abram. He makes stuff out of wood. And it's a PBS TV programme, I believe. PBS, Public Broadcasting Service. I don't know. Anyway, it's the New Yankee Workshop. 3 books from the New Yankee Workshop. I just took one out from behind and left the same one at the front, didn't I? It's like a card trick. You don't even know how to do card tricks. I may have shown you all 3 of them now. I don't know. That's them there. Actually quite a bit of heft to them. And it really is just stuff. How to make stuff. Cut it, drill it, hammer it, plane it, level it, glue it, stick it, drop it, put it in the fire. That's how my woodworking typically goes. But we're going to start the 3 of them at, now I never even did any research or anything on these. I just thought, check £1, about £3 to start for some New Yankee Workshop books. How to make stuff so that you can read about it and go, oh, I'm going to do that, and then you never actually have to do it. It's quite good. Nobody wants them? Fair enough. Read Rousseau. Oh, hi Tina. That's watching one of your videos earlier on as well. Read, resell, repeat, finds and flips. Check them out on YouTube and stuff. They're good. Next, covers grab me because they're cool, and when I read a Stephen King, if I'm reading in bed at night, I grab the covers because I'm scared. No, that doesn't work, does it? Give up, Ian. Right, Roald Dahl, we've been there. Simon Scarrow, we've been there. The Last Winter, it certainly was. Which takes us to horror. 80s. Was it the 80s or the 70s he wrote this one? I'll never remember. James Herbert, The Rats, 1974. 1974. Wow, that's like 50 years old. That's ridiculous. It's an incredible condition for 50 years old. It might not be a first edition. This does look strangely good, Nick. 2010, The Rats by James Herbert, starting at £1. Who Wants to Have Nightmares? It's always, his covers are always quite cool as well, properly kind of British 80s looking things. Remember with Fear. Don't know what that means, but it sounds scary. Who wants to be scared for £1? None of you do. You're all cowards. You can't handle James Herbert. That's your problem, isn't it? Yeah. Just The Dark. The Dark was actually really good. I enjoyed The Dark. Right, next up. Bob Mortimer. Vic and Bob. I just loved them when I was a wee boy. Vic and Bob, but this is just Bob. Bob Mortimer, the Satsuma Complex. And it's just... I hope all the characters are doing well now the book has finished. Ron Saber. I really fancy the lass, Vince Pepper. Roller coaster is not the word. Book fits much better. Annette Curtin. I read it in one outfit. Mick Moth. That's just Bob, innit? Just the absurdist stuff. I do love it. £1 for the Satsuma Complex hardcover edition by Mr. Robert Mortimer. Somebody must want this. Somebody out there hasn't read this yet and just wants a bit of a giggle. No, it's a Satsuma and a squirrel that makes it look like the moon. No, just nae pleasing. No. Right, on to the next. Right, another one that's been quite popular of late. Let's see if it's popular with you guys for this kind of price. You ready? It's this. Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Daisy Jones and the Six, a few other books. Has this one just come onto the telly or something? I can never remember. Another sticker stuck on the back. Anyway, we're starting at £1. Does anybody want Seven Husbands for £1? No. Seven Husbands for £1. I mean, that is up. It's probably still a bit expensive, let's be honest. Joe wants Seven Husbands. You know, whatever works for you. But they're all Evelyn Hugos, so you'll need a share. Joe 90, that one is yours. Thank you very much again. Right. Bit of culture. You will. Right, you were not expecting this. You were not. The Shakespeare stories. But it's for kids. Shakespeare for kids. Andrew Matthews, Tony Ross doing the art. That's kind of what they look like. It's one of these sets. Somebody's going, oh yes, I'll get that for the children because they're going to be very intellectual. And then they sat on the shelf, never even get taken out of the book, taken out of the box. They were so unpopular in that household that they got pushed to the back, so there's not even any sun fading to any part of it. But we've got Twelfth Night, Hamlet, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Anti-Cleopatra, The Tempest, Henry V, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. A Midsummer Night's Dream. All Shakespeare for kids. That entire box, which would normally cost you £31.92. 31, that's a nonsense, isn't it? There's no way you ever paid 30 quid for that. But whatever it really was sold for in the first place, I'm selling it for £1. And you have 15 seconds to buy it for £1. Then it's gone. Gone forever. You'll never see them again. Oh, Joe 90, you'll see them again because you've got the winning bid at the moment. And then oh, Stacey, you're a sniper, aren't you? You just be, somebody wants that, I'm going to have it, I'm going to ruin their day, buy that book. Stacey May, they are yours for £3 for a bit of culture that even a 5-year-old can understand. Excellent. Not that I think you're 5 years old, because then you wouldn't be on this, would you? Actually, I don't know. Anyway, right, on to the next. We have, scrolling through, another Ellie Griffithith. I'm hoping this is the last Ellie Griffithith, because I really don't like saying that word. I don't know why. The Vanishing Box by Ellie Griffith. Another Brighton mystery. These have still got stickers on the back. I usually take all my stickers off. All my stickers, I put them on in the first place. We've got this Ellie Griffithith book, and it's starting at £1. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it, because the bags under my eyes make me look like I've got extra baggage on a plane. I go to fly, right, and they charge me an extra 40 quid for these. It's crazy. Anyway, Ellie Griffithith, who wants it? Ali Kay, on its way to you in, I'm not going to be able to get that to conclude satisfactorily, so I won't even try. Ali Kay, that is yours. It's going in your pile. Ellie Griffithith, thank you very much. Right. Hey. Oh, there's another Ellie Griffithith book coming up, but not just now. Just now we have more Sir Terry Pratchett. These, I don't think these were the best Discworld books, but the Clack Mac Mackie Mackies, whatever they called them again, were just brilliant. They were Glaswegians. There's no doubt about it. They couldn't be missed. But the Wee Free Men, aye, the Wee Free. That's the chop here. The Wee Free Men, Terry Pratchett, paperback. When was this printed? First print from 2010. So it's not the first Corgi edition, but it's the first edition of this particular version. I hope that makes some kind of sense, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But we're starting at £1 anyway. So if you want it, regardless of everything I've just havered on about, havered isn't a good word. Up in the wall, there's a monster in the river and a headless horseman in the drive, and now Granny Aiking is gone. There's only young Tiffany Aiking left to guard the boundaries to stop things getting through. It's her land, her duty. That's what it says in the back. No? Nobody? Oh well. I'll be keeping that one. Right. Next. The Wilderness. The Wilderness. This is the place they belong, but the sea takes what it wants. Dark, beautiful, and exquisitely written. I love this haunting story. And evocative, stunning, and beautifully written, a powerful book, both by people I've never heard of. That have said these things, but her name is Sarah Dogood. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but she sounds like a right do-gooder. A clever exploration of family and grief. Is anybody on the back here somebody I've heard of? Glamour Magazine, I've heard of Glamour Magazine. So what did they say? And so begins a creepy claustrophobic family drama, a welcome breath of fresh air. Seems a wee bit contradictory, those two things, but yeah, it does actually look like quite a nice wee first novel. Big spaced text, so it's a short book. You know, they've managed to span it out to like 160 pages, but it's really, really not that big a book. £1 to try out The Wilderness by Sarah Dogood, or Dogood, Daguede. Hisinki, how do you pronounce her surname? Just, if anybody knows how to pronounce it, just type it in the comments. No, I'm just going to type in that name, aren't they? Yeah, I didn't think it through. Well done, Hisinki, that is yours. Thank you very much. It is in the packing pile now. Right. We're getting to the end, guys. We are getting to the end. If I can just find where I'm up to. Ooh. Bernard Cornwell again. The Winter King. It's the TV tie-in edition. I've never seen this cover before, actually. Winter King, Bernard Cornwell, £1, starting now. And we'll just hold what's his face right there. Good looking lad. Will that not tempt people? Yep, just to have a book with that good looking lad on the cover. I don't know, who is that? Is it off the TV programme, or is it just some random actor, random model? I don't know. Anybody want it? Joe 90, get in there, man. Get in, that is yours. A book for £1. Right, next. We only have a few to go, and the next one to go in the few that we have to go is Ellie. It's a Brighton book. It's called The Zigzag Girls. I'm not saying her surname anymore because it really just, bleh, it doesn't feel right in my mouth. Just something about the way the back end of the word's constructed. I just struggle with it. I can say it, but I don't like the feel of it. Does anybody, words, there's a few words like that I don't like in my mouth. I don't like them coming out of my mouth. I don't, bleh. It's not the vocal box, it's the teeth and mouth and tongue bit and grifts. It's one, I just, oh. Ali, it's yours. I'll stop havering now. You've got Ellie. She's all yours. It's in your pile. Thank you very much, sir. No clue how you pronounce it. No. Do good. We'll just go with she's a do-gooder. Aye. Let's keep that right. Next. Ooh, lots of wintry, icy, themed books. And today we have Traitor in the Ice by J.K. No, it's K.J. Maitland. And this is colourful and compelling, so said the Sunday Times. A beautifully crafted thriller, breathtaking and bone-chilling. That was Manda Scott. Connor Golden, what did he think of it? Spies, thieves, murderers, and King James I. Brilliant. Yeah, enough of that. I think there's people in here I've actually heard of. Simon Scarrow said, there are few authors who can bring the past to life so compellingly. I guess he's not read very much. You know? But goes right to the heart of the Jacobean court. I was slightly intrigued by this. And then saw she'd written a lot of books as just Karen Maitland. And figured I probably would have heard of her before if it was something I was into. But I like the cover. And that's kind of the main thing. So Traitor in the Ice by K.J. Maitland, who is Karen Maitland, starting at £1. Who wants it for £1? Because Manda Scott, Connor Golden, Simon Scarrow, and the Daily Mail all thought it was cracking. Can't go wrong. Who wants it? Somebody buy it. Somebody pay me money for it. No. Dudes. Right, on to the next. We really are coming to the end. I think I've only got like maybe 4 wee listings to go. So everybody can get to their beds soon. And I'm not going to mess about with these ones. Here it is. Sorry. My big sister tried to phone me there. How dare she? Psychic. She should know I'm doing something. Vampire Academy. 2 books. Frostbite and Blood Promise. £1. Starting now. Rochelle Mead. Vampire Academy. Made a film. I think it was terrible. I don't know if I watched it with my daughter or with a friend, somebody, but I seem to remember it being really, really bad. But maybe the books are brilliant. Give them a go. Yeah. It could go well for someone, but no, it didn't. Just forget we even went there with those. Put them back down here. Which makes me slightly concerned about these two. If you don't like Vampire Academy, you're probably not going to like the Vampire Diaries. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to run them anyway. Vampire Diaries. Start auction. £1 for 2 Vampire Diary books. That's by L.J. Smith. What have we got? Shadow Souls and The Awakening and the Struggle. Who wants them? 3 seconds to get your teeth into these books. Get it? Teeth into these books? No. Some people. Right. One more book. And this is called Wonder Drug. It's all about LSD. LSD in the Land of Living Skies by Hugh D.A. Goldring and Nicole Marie Burton. Based on the research of Erica Dyke. Dyke. Don't know, it sounds Dutch. It's like a graphic novel about tripping, which is a bit weird. And it's not very psychedelic at all. So, yeah, but it is all about tripping. And it's even got some acid tab end papers, which is very, very weird. So yes, does anybody want Wonder Drug LSD graphic novel for £1? Who wants it? Learn about LSD. Very educational. Graphic history, psychedelics, science. It's by Beetle Books. Osmond wrote to Leary. Yeah, don't know much about this. Nobody else does. And that's it. Who's that saying? Can I put up We Free Men? Did We Free Men not go? Where's We Free Men? Oh, there it is. You want me to run it again, Mike? Aye. What's it worth to you? Aye. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go back for the We Free Men. And seeing as it's been asked up again, I'm going to start it at £5 this time for 15 seconds. I'm not going to start at a £5. That would just be shocking. £1, Terry Pratchett's The We Free Men. Mike LX is winning because he must have missed it the first time around, but now he's back on it like a car bonnet. But Saf Skull has done you, mate. Oh, you asked for it and now someone else has gone in there and beat you to it. No, they haven't, because you're back on it for £3 again. The We Free Men, Terry Pratchett, lovely little paperback. It's going to go to Mike LX in the next second. It's yours. There we go. Thank you very much, sir. That goes into the to be posted pile. And the cupboards are bare. They're all gone. I do have about another 10,000 books lying about, as you do. There will be, I need to work out whether or not this has been worth my while, first of all, but I will be running sales tomorrow morning, which will be loads of signed editions, some kind of special editions. I've got them sat here. Here's a wee tease. No Dust Jacket, but The Exorcist, and it's from the 70s. Somebody was asking about Anne Cleeves. We've got Anne Cleeves for tomorrow. Signed independent bookshop edition. It's got pink pages. I don't know what character this one is, but no, that's the kind of thing we've got coming tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon we've got a load of fantasy, including, how cool is that? Yeah, lots of fantasy fiction tomorrow afternoon. I do have a copy of, just as a wee teaser, first edition hardcover of, I think it's The Two Towers, John Rule, Ronald somebody or other, can't remember. It's like an 11th print, so it's not a first print, first edition, and there's no Dust Jacket, which I know bombs the value. But that's kind of things we've got coming up tomorrow afternoon. And then on Sunday morning-ish, I've got a whole load of these and some of these hardcover early Harry Potters, and a big pile of Stephen King that I've not even got put on the whole listy thing yet. So that's what's coming over the next couple of days. And then on Monday morning, be sitting down and thinking, is it worth it? Will we be back on Whatnot next week? You'll just need to wait and see. Anyway, thank you all so much for taking part this evening. It's been fun. It has been for me. Don't know about you guys, but I hope you enjoyed it. And follow me, bookmark it, whatever it is you do on this. Your books will be out with a bookmark. Could be that one. Could be that one. Oh, exciting. Yeah, I'll get these out over the weekend, so they'll be with you hopefully early next week or by the middle of the week at the very latest. Enjoy them. Thanks again. Follow it. follow the channel, bookmark upcoming sales if you want to come back and see what else we've got. And I'll see you all soon. I'm just keeping blaring here because I haven't actually worked out how to stop this whole stream thing, because I've not done it before, and now I'm looking for buttons, and I've found it. So thanks again, guys, and hopefully I shall see you all again soon.